banks of the St. Johns River, there's a Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Ward. Going for the deep ball. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
It's now second and 10.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
First down.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Lawrence.
At the 37.
It's caught by Coleman.
Lawrence.
Third and 5.
Complete to Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars first down.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now Lawrence. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressive,ness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Throwing now, Ward. This one swung out here to Jones. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ward now working out of the gun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Eric Armstead coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Wiggles free. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The home team's offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's brought down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second.
Play action. It's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To Brenton Strange. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Tennessee.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Complete to Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags are able to widen their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that went good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Titans nothing.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
At the 47-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. It's a pickup of 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Eligible receiver downfield.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. On the gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Results in a 4th down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. That is Joshua Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Ward. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out at the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 4. Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 37. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Jaguars to the right side and intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 14 yards. Throwing is Ward. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 16 yards. Now the Michigan man, Cordell Mullins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Ward. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. But were they aggressive on that one?
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Titan football.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll start on the ground. Etienne
trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack.
Trayvon Walker
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades.
He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner, 78 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
Lawrence on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run.
It's caught by Coleman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
On play action, Lawrence.
Off to Thomas on the left side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give running right, ETN.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. Lawrence will throw. A short throw there to Strange.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
A short throw there to Strange.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
To throw, here's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here's Ward.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
That's complete to DK.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down and less than
On 4th down, here's the option.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
And a solid run down inside the 30.
76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Another tote for ETN.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Coleman has it here right side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
15 more yards. That's another.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Lawrence on the sneak.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off play action, Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Now Ward.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Ward.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down.
From the gun, Ward.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
And they will take a knee here.
Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they